Hi everyone, I'm Jessie, and look at the story we're gonna read today. This one's called The Fire Station, and there's so much red on the story. It's all about fire trucks and the fire station and what they do. So let's see what will happen in the story and what we can learn about the fire station. And this story is by Robert Munsch, and the drawings are by Micheal Marchenko. Micheal and Shiela were walking down the street. As they passed the fire station, Shiela said, "Micheal, let's go ride a fire truck." "Well," said Micheal, "I think maybe I should ask my mother, and I think maybe I should ask my father, and I think we should go in," said Shiela. Then she grabbed Michael's hand and pulled him up to the door. There's Micheal and Shiela. Micheal doesn't sound very sure. He said, "Maybe we should ask my mom and my dad." He's not too sure. But Sheila's like, "Let's go." What should they do? Shiela knocked. Blam, 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 blam. A large fireman came out and asked, "What can I do for you?" "Well," said Micheal, "maybe you could show us a fire truck and hoses and rubber boots, and ladders, and all sorts of stuff like that." "Certainly," said the fireman. "And maybe," said Shiela, "you will let us ride the fire truck?" "Certainly not," said the fireman. "Look at that." Micheal said, "Can we see this and this and this, right?" What are all of those items that he named? What does it sound like they're at? Fire truck, hoses, rubber boots, ladders. That's right. It sounds like they're going into a fire station, right? Let's see. They went in and looked at ladders and hoses and big rubber boots. Then they looked at little fire trucks and big fire trucks and enormous fire trucks. When they were done, Micheal said, "Let's go." "Right," said Shiela. "Let's go into the enormous fire truck." Look at the enormous fire truck. It is all red, and look up there. There is an alarm clock so that when there's a fire that has to be hosed down, they need to get there as fast as they can, right? So they have a nice alarm on the top. But wow, they saw tiny ones, they said, big ones, and this is the enormous fire truck. While they were in the truck, the fire alarm went off. Clang, 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 clang. "Oh no," said Micheal. "Oh yes," said Shiela. Then she grabbed Micheal and pulled him into the back seat. Firemen came running from all over. They slid down poles and ran downstairs. Then they jumped onto the truck and drove off. The firemen didn't look in the back seat. Micheal and Shiela were in the back seat. Oh my. Now it looks like the alarm went off, so that means a house or somewhere is in danger and there's a fire going on, right? So the firemen, they had to go by fast, and they couldn't even look in the back. They couldn't even look in the back, but Sheila and Michael were hiding in the back, weren't they? Let's see what will happen. What will happen? They came to an enormous fire. Look at that fire. Oh my. Lots of yucky colored smoke got all over everything. It colored Michael yellow, green, and blue. It colored Sheila purple, green, and yellow. When the fire chief saw them, he said, "What are you doing here?" Sheila said, "We came in the fire truck. We thought maybe it was a bus. We thought maybe it was a taxi. We thought maybe it was an elevator. We thought maybe... I think maybe I'd better take you home," said the fire chief. He put Michael and Sheila in his car and drove them away. Look at that. And there are the firemen. They're spraying down the large fire. Could be very dangerous, right? And look at Sheila and Michael. They are colored in all different colors from the smoke, right? When Michael got home, he knocked on the door. His mom opened it and said, "You messy boy, you can't come in and play with Michael. You're too dirty." She slammed the door right in Michael's face. Oh no, look at Michael's mom's. She's like, she didn't know that he went to the fire station, right? But look at Michael. He's all colorful and messy. But the mom said, "You're too messy. You can't come inside. Let's see what they will do." "My own mother," said Michael. "She didn't even know me." Oh. He knocked on the door again. His mother opened the door and said, "You dirty boy, you can't come in and play with Michael." But she doesn't know that that is Michael, right? Oh my, oh no, you're Michael. Michael went inside and lived in the bathtub for 3 days until he got clean. Oh my, look at his bathtub. Look at his bathtub. All the bubbles are colorful, right? But look at Michael. He's angry. He's angry because it took him a long time to get rid of all the mess and the dirt and the smoke and the color, right? Let's see what happened to Sheila. When Sheila came home, she knocked on the door. Her father opened it and saw an incredibly messy girl. He said, "You can't come in to play with Sheila. You're too dirty." He slammed the door right in front of her face. "Ow," said Sheila. "My own father, and he didn't even notice me." She kicked and pounded the door as loud as she could. Her father opened the door and said, "Now stop that racket. You can't come in and play with Sheila. You're too dirty. Oh my, oh no, you're Sheila." Look at that. Sheila's father also did not recognize her because of all the colors and the mess, right? "Right," said Sheila. "I went to the fire in the back of his fire truck and I got all smoky. I wasn't even scared." Sheila went inside and lived in the bathtub for 5 days until she got clean. Look at that. And there's the father helping her scrub out all the smoke and the colors, right? and looks very similar to Michael's bathtub, right? With all the bubbles, all the colorful bubbles. Then Michael took Shiela on a walk past the police station. He told her, "If you ever take me in another fire truck, I am going to ask the police to put you in jail." "Jail!" yelled Shiela. "Let's go look at the jail. What a great idea." "Oh no!" yelled Michael, and Shiela grabbed his hand and pulled him into the police station. Oh no. Here they go again. The end. Alright friends, thanks for reading The Fire Station. We learned about what would happen when the alarm goes off. The firemen had to run down and go as fast as they can to the place on fire, right? But that left Shiela and Michael in a big mess. Alright, bye guys, see you guys next time.